Well, last night, President Trump and Democratic candidate Joe Biden went head-to-head for their first debate.
Yes, indeed. With just 5 weeks until Election Day, we are getting reaction and analysis from the debate for you this morning. We're talking with John Truscott. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, here we go. Were you surprised by anything that happened last night, or did you kind of expect it?
I don't think anybody expected a brawl like the one that we saw. Whether you look at social media content and responses or just talk to friends, it was uncomfortable to watch, kind of on both sides. I thought on the positive side, I thought Joe Biden stood up. He outperformed what the expectations were. And anybody who likes the president saw he's going to be a fighter for them. But in terms of substance, I don't think that had any opportunity to poke through from the yelling and interrupting and everything back and forth.
Yeah, and I think, we've been hearing percentages of those, that are undecided, and really it's small at this point. A lot of people are already casting their ballots. I mean, what do you think it did for those people, that small percentage that are undecided? Because like you said, the substance, I think, was lacking. A lot of the questions not answered, really, at the end of the day.
Yeah. I think for undecideds, if anything, it may drive them away or discourage them from voting. If this is what politics has become, which is basically Twitter on a stage, it appeared to me. So it was nasty. It was, I thought, unproductive. There were opportunities. I mean, for example, Joe Biden said he's going to repeal a lot of the stuff that is in place that has helped small business through this pandemic. Stuff like that they should have delved more into that. The president had an opportunity to make some points. I would have done the whole Supreme Court question a little more methodically and positive. He didn't do it. So I thought it was a debate of missed opportunities and one of a lot of frustration for the viewers.
John, do you feel like they should continue with these types of debates? I mean, it just seems like it's a lot to do about nothing.
Well, I would hope that maybe they learn or maybe they see a response. We know the campaigns read the polls daily and see how things are shifting. So I would think maybe it forces a different approach next time. I really don't know if these two are capable of taking it down a few notches. But I do think another debate like this would be counterproductive, not just unproductive.
And next up, obviously, the presidential debate, we have two more of those slated up next, the vice presidential debate. What do you expect from that? A much different tone?
I would think, Mike Pence is a very decent, cerebral guy, very factual, very straightforward. I would expect Harris to kind of hit him on the president's tone in this debate and make it just about their leading candidates, which is what an election is all about. It's about the person at the top of the ballot. So I think a lot of the focus would be on that. I would expect Pence to be able to delve into a lot of the substance of the policy of the administration and really be able to get across what they're trying to do and point the differences between the two campaigns.
John, you're in the communications business. How would you talk to these two about the way they should perform next time?
One thing, I don't think the president listens to many people, if anybody, so I don't know if he listened to my advice. It's fine to be feisty, to be active, to show spirit and things like that. But this went quite a ways too far, I think. And, I was seeing a lot of people are getting texts, I just can't watch anymore. I'm turning it off. And when you've lost an audience like that, that's not a good place to be.
Well, we appreciate your time this morning very much. Thank you.
You're very welcome.